All right.
Kick his ass.
Yeah.
Come on now.
He's a nice guy. He's one of my buddies.
All right. Here's game 12, and I'm gonna do the introductions. I think you know me on the left side, Bobby C, going against Cam. Cam's a newer player in the league. He played last year, but one of the new guys, very capable shooter. And then on the right, we got David Qukslvr going against Lefty.
And Lefty was not off this team, so he's new on this team, but a veteran of our league. So good to see him still playing.
Very nice guy. Yeah, it's good to. Never want to see us lose anyone in the league. We want to grow the league as much as we can, but sometimes people mix up and teams break up, and people still want to play, and they find a home somewhere else. So it's good. Wow, that was pretty horrible by myself.
I think he was Lefty came from the Clydesdales, and Clydesdales are no more. Due to COVID, that's when that team stopped playing with Ken. You let him have a. I can't believe you had to let him have Cam. Cam got a point with you.
Well, I do like the guy, as you can see at the beginning of the video. He's a son of a longtime acquaintance, and he's actually his dad's playing tonight on that team too. Ed here. So I've known Ed for over 20 years, from bowling mainly.
This is the last game. We gotta. This is a make or break kind of average thing. We either stay at 50% or drop below. So we'll see what happens.
I kind of had a slow start of the night. Picked it up a little bit as we went on. Just kind of wasn't feeling it the greatest early, but settled in a little bit and did better the last 3 or 4 games. So.
Yeah, that 75% game was like, wow, damn, that was over before it started with you and Rick.
Well, I don't know. You like to fight through your struggles a little bit, and oh my gosh! Wow, that Qukslvr, he doesn't care how he gets him.
There's Rick. Rick's giving me the circus music too. He was watching.
Rick does that very well. The sound effects and the actual circus shoes. He's the ringmaster of that, I would say. Too funny.
And after all that, I wasn't going to chalk it. I wasn't going to give myself 6 points.
Yeah, it was a nice night for playing there. It started out pretty smoking in practice, and then it turned into a very, very nice evening to play.
Yep. A lot of bugs, though, but they didn't seem to really come at us. Yeah. I looked down on my shirt a couple times. Yeah, there's a 6-pack from Bobby C.
Well, I had to follow that. I did a reverse Qukslvr there.
Cam, ring that bell.
Yeah, we'll see it.
Does that take away one of my slashes or
no? No, Bob, no, it doesn't.
Hey, we can do that.
Did you explain, Dave, earlier what we started doing?
Well, you better keep score with a pencil.
No. I'm sure there'll be some questions, but go ahead and explain it real quick.
Yeah, a few of us on the team are going to start taking slashes for open pits. Basically, 2 shoes without a ringer. I mean, we can get points and stuff, but if you throw 2 shoes without a ringer, you'll get a slash. And then at the end of the night...
A hash mark.
Yeah, hash mark. So at the end of the night, the person with the least amount of hash marks gets the money. So I think we're going to just do a quarter.
Quarter for now, because actually it's not that bad. I mean, between all of us, I think the most we had was 5, right? So it'd only be like $5 a night. Yeah, we should do 20.
Yeah. All right. Well, I better find another job then.
Find another job or another team.
Yeah. Or just give you money right away, and then you can give me some back.
Here's my deposit.
Got a number, buddy. Kill zone.
So that's it. All Bobby C has to do is just throw a 6-pack and we're out of here.
Wow, Dave, you make it sound so easy.
Well, yeah, you are Bobby C, right?
Yes. Most of the time. Sometimes I have to look down my shirt and make sure it's of who I am. Yep, Bobby C.
I think we got the point.
Ooh.
Come on, Bob.
Yep. Tried to get it so Dave didn't have to throw, and
Yeah, I would have walked away with a halfway decent ringer percentage.
you know, I wanted to lower it, maybe get another slash.
Yeah.
Nice. Kid.
I like his reaction when he hits this one.
Come on, give it to me. Oh,
There you go.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Oh, sure.
He's Cam's a real good bowler, so I think some of that stuff is going to start coming into play with his consistency and
Dave, I sold him
his
short. I said
ability.
good answer.
Stick around for the end after we congratulate each other.
Yeah, Dave.
I walk down there and something sort of funny happens.
Dave gave him a pointer, which he'll do, but at least he waited till afterwards.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I made a mistake of doing that one time. Rich, I gave Rich a point. Rich from O'Leary's came over and he's like, "Hey, what am I doing wrong?" And I basically told him exactly what I thought he was doing wrong. And the next 3 games, he killed it.
I thought I...
I love that song.
You missed just that one.
Beautiful. Oh, he took one away.
Yep, one we go.
All right. One at a time's fine.
Probably didn't hear that
Yeah, we got all night.
when why I put that up there because I was talking.
The sun
but,
doesn't
yeah,
rise till 5:18.
It makes sense. It made sense in my head.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Oh,
Short.
come on, let's pick it
There
up.
you go, Dave.
Lefty stole the point. Gosh
Yeah.
darn
All
it.
right, Odyssey.
Well, he's tough like that, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe one. Damn.
Lefty is around the stake an awful lot. He's got a nice lofty shoe that, you know, lands pretty flat most of the time and
Yep.
sticks around quite a bit. Maybe not a lot of ringers, but he's definitely fighting for points a lot.
Are you gonna close it out now? We'll be done with this. There it is.
A little bit of a...
Little short. About a foot short, buddy.
You said it was on, though.
It's on, but it was a foot short when it
I
landed.
manned up on it.
All right, I'm
I wanted to tell you that you threw it short and then it slid in there, but
Yeah, I know.
he looked at me like, "Shut up."
Come on, Ed. Skate first. Looking at 4.
Shucks, golly, darn it.
Darn it.
Yep.
Oh, that was 40.
I try not to get too emotional. I try and hang on to my grabber because I don't want to go get it from 40 feet away, right, Rick?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's over,
He
Rick,
knows.
but you don't need it.
He knows that all too often.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't throw it.
Heath, that's up to us to decide, okay?
Oh,
That is it.
Slow motion.
Slow motion.
Oh, wait, Cam walked away. It looked like he went in this slow
Oh,
motion.
because that thing drops down. It's not in. It doesn't slow motion him when it finalizes and formats it.
Not very loud on your information,
No,
Dave.
no, it's not. But what happens? What I'm telling him is when he does his follow through, he actually bends his elbow and brings his hand up while bending his elbow to try and get the flip. And I told him just to keep his elbow locked, and the shoe will just flip naturally. So what I tell a lot of people that they don't, you know,
oh, one we go.
don't force the shoe to flip. Just let the follow through flip it. And he's gonna try it right.
And it is a bowling. Excuse me. It is a bowling thing too. To put lift on the bowling ball and flick, you know, roll your finger.
That's what he said too.
Oh, I was off time on that.
And just keep it there, keep it locked, keep it strong. But if you're doing this is where you're getting you're snapping, you're gonna shoot short, and then you're gonna shoot long sometimes, and then sometimes you're gonna throw double.
Yeah, we saw him do a lot of. He was to the backboard. He was, you know,
Feel really
a
stupid
foot and a half
funny,
short.
you probably won't even hit the pin.
Or ring it.
The night is finished.
The night is finished, he says. Got smooth form.
Yeah.
Very deliberate.
Yeah, well, I beat both him and Ed. Just,
Yep.
I can see things that he's doing wrong, but as far as his rhythm and timing, they're great. Ed's rhythm and timing is great too.
Good follow through.
Yeah,
all kinds of
everything's
stuff.
great. I don't know. If looking at Ed, I'm like, what do I? If I had to tell him to do something, I'm like, just
What would you
practice.
say?
Just practice because you're doing everything right.
2, 3, 4.
Thanks for watching, guys.
If you're not subscribed, I really don't care. Just glad you're watching. So this is the lineup. The away team was the Knucklers, which were on the left, Ed, Lefty, Cam, and Heath. And Mike was actually the sub that came in for Cam. So you see him in pit 1 on game 1. And also Mike was also in game 3 on their pit 1. So, and then Cam got there and filled in the rest of the way. And you can see what the matchups were and how much, the overview of how many points were scored on the right hand side. And then the weekly standings. As of after 8 weeks, this is they call it week 9 over in the upper right hand corner, just for the fact that it's the week 9, looking forward to the week 9, and then it has the handicaps on here. So on the next page, I'll show you on the bottom the matchups. And we have a bye. We're actually going against Team 22, which is a bye team. So we'll have no videos next week. No videos. And then I'm on vacation. So no videos for 2 weeks. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'll do a standings kind of thing from just their sheet, and I'll talk to you guys and see what they did on 2 weeks from now when they battle against Moose Repeaters is what they're doing. So we'll have just a little basic, no videos, but I'll do a wrap-up of what they did against them with the standing sheet. So look forward to that. Sorry. So on this page, I'm just looking at focusing on the game points won and total points scored from week 8. And on the top, since we're team 1, that's why they put us in the top there. Like you guys already know, 10-2. So we did all right this week. But the Golden Shoes, who is also in the A division, went against the Two Baggers, and Two Baggers creamed them. They got 10 wins against them. So that drops Golden Shoes back on us by 8 in 1 week. Hitmen and Crew Crew is actually in our division, but they're lower. We're not really even looking at them as being a threat for us. We do have to give them handicap when they face us. It's up to 12 handicap in our own division, so we want them to do good. We don't want them to be falling behind so much that we have to give them 12. And Marty's Monsters against the Med Riders. Looks like they split. So we gained 4 on them. And Silver Shoes is also in our division with the Teabaggers. And they fall... wow. They fall some big points there. Teabaggers taking it at. Can't wait to see what we're going to do against Teabaggers, giving them 12. It's going to be a tough game. Just from what they're doing this year compared to all the other teams, they're creaming them. They're doing really good. So that's going to be a tough game. Where usually it's not too difficult for us with the Teabaggers, and just looking at what they're doing this year, it's going to be a bumpy road trying to get through those guys. And Ringmasters and Green Barons. Green Barons is not doing too well. They actually split, but they're very low on the list. They're in last place on the first division. And Boomers and Repeaters. We got the Repeaters in 2 weeks when I'm away. And we're gonna have to give them 6 anyway. So, and Boomers, I thought Boomers would do a little better against them. So that just tells us Repeaters are going to be a tough team. And Ringers against Stingers. Stingers killing it. Nice job, Stingers. They gave us a hard time, and looks like they're giving everybody a hard time. O'Leary's in the 2nd division with that bye, getting 6, so they're not a threat to us because they're not even if they beat us, they're not in our division. That just means that if they take first place in their division, they'll move up next year, and then they'll be a threat. So, but that's it. And then this week's schedule says 1 at 22, and if you go up to 22 in the blue division there, 22 is a bye, so that's how you read that. And then 1 against 10. 10 is up in the, you have to go back at the teams and look. Team 10 is Repeaters. So we'll be at the Moose in 2 weeks. So, and it doesn't show 3 weeks, but I'll be back in 3 weeks, and I'll let you know where we're going to be on the update. So thanks for watching, and talk to you guys later.